Welcome to the channel, all old rare coins, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic British coins, the 1971 2 new pence, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Released in 1971, this coin holds a special place in British numismatic history. It's not just another coin in your pocket change, it marks the dawn of a new era in British currency. Up until 1971, the UK used the old pounds, shillings, and pence system, which could get pretty confusing. 12 pence made a shilling, and 20 shillings made a pound. But on February 15, 1971, something big happened. The UK transitioned to a decimal system. This day was known as Decimal Day, and the currency was restructured to make it easier to calculate, 100 pence to a pound. Simple, right? And here's where our coin comes in. This is the 2 new pence coin minted in 1971, the very first year of the new decimal system. It's made of bronze, weighs 7.12 grams, and has a diameter of 25.91 millimeters. On the obverse, or front side, we have the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This specific version of her portrait was introduced in 1968 and was used on many coins, including this one. Notice the wording around her profile, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1971. That stands for, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Now, flip it over, and here's what really sets this coin apart, the inscription, New Pence. It was meant to differentiate the new decimal coinage from the old currency. But if you look at the design, you'll see the famous Prince of Wales feathers emblem with the coronet and motto Ich Dien, meaning I serve, a symbol associated with the heir apparent. This new pence labeling would remain on all 2 pence coins until 1982, when the wording was changed to just 2 pence to reflect the fact that the new system was now fully adopted. So, why is the 1971 2 new pence coin so significant for collectors? Well, being the first year of decimal currency, it's a symbol of change in British monetary history. And while these coins were produced in the millions, finding one in excellent, uncirculated condition today can still be a treat for collectors. Circulated coins are pretty common and don't hold much monetary value, maybe just a couple of pounds. But if you come across an uncirculated or proof version, you could be looking at a much more valuable piece, ranging anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 depending on the condition. For serious collectors, condition is everything. The Royal Mint even issued special proof sets in 1971 to commemorate the decimal change, and those proof coins are especially desirable. So, there you have it, the 1971 2 new pence coin is not just a piece of bronze, but a piece of history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a must-have for anyone interested in British currency. Next, we're diving into the world of British coins, and we have a real gem to talk about, the 1978 2 new pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Whether you're a coin collector, history enthusiast, or just someone curious about the stories behind currency, this video is for you. So, let's get into it. The 2 new pence coin was first introduced in the UK on February 15, 1971, as part of the decimalisation of British currency. Before this, the British pound was divided into 240 pence. But after decimalisation, the pound was simplified to 100 pence, making coins like this a crucial part of the new system. The 1978 version of the 2 new pence coin is one of the more interesting ones to collectors. Let's break it down. Let's start with the obverse side, or the front of the coin. Like most UK coins, it features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This version of the portrait was designed by Arnold Machin, and it's known as the second portrait of the Queen, which appeared on coins from 1968 to 1984. You'll notice her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, which has become one of her iconic images on coinage. Around the edge, you'll see the inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, which stands for, Elizabeth II de Grazia Regina Fidei Defensor. In English, that means, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. It's a reminder of the British monarchy's religious and political history. Now let's look at the reverse side, which might be the most distinctive part of the coin. In the center, we have the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, with the German motto, Ich diene, beneath it, which means, I serve. This symbol has been associated with the Prince of Wales for centuries. Around the edge of the coin, it says, new pence, and the denomination, too. This is important because it reflects a specific period in the coin's history. From 1971 until 1981, the denomination was written as new pence. After 1982, the wording was changed to simply 2 pence as the currency became more familiar to the public. But what makes the 1978 2 new pence coin particularly special to collectors? Well, it's not necessarily rare in circulation, but its condition is key. If you find one in near mint or uncirculated condition, it could be worth more than face value, especially for collectors who focus on British decimal coins. When it comes to the material, the 1978 2 new pence coin is made of bronze. Earlier in the series, from 1971 to 1992, these coins were 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. After 1992, the composition changed to a copper-plated steel. So, if you find an older coin like this, it'll have that classic bronze look and feel. So, whether you're a coin enthusiast or just stumbled across one of these coins in a drawer, the 1978 2 new pence is a piece of history. While its monetary value might not be high, its historical and collectible value certainly is. It's a reminder of the era of Queen Elizabeth II, the early days of decimalization, and the enduring symbols of British heritage. Now one more, we're going to explore a fascinating piece of British currency history, the 1999 2 pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. If you're a fan of numismatics, or just curious about the unique features of this coin, you're in the right place. Let's jump right into it. The 2 pence coin was originally introduced in the UK in 1971 during the decimalization period. By the time we get to the 1999 version, it's no longer referred to as new pence, but simply 2 pence. This shift happened in 1982, and we'll dive into why that's important a little later. Let's start with the obverse of the coin, that's the front. As you might expect, it features the profile of Queen Elizabeth II. But unlike earlier versions of this coin, this portrait is a bit different. It's the 4th portrait of the Queen, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This version has been used on UK coins since 1998 and is known for its sharper, more mature depiction of the Queen. In this portrait, Queen Elizabeth is depicted wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, just like in previous versions, but this design gives a more realistic and unidealized representation of her later years as monarch. Around the edge, you'll see the inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD, which, as always, stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Now, let's talk about the reverse side of the 1999 2 pence coin. The reverse design remains consistent with the original 2 pence coins, featuring the badge of the Prince of Wales. This badge includes the familiar 3 ostrich feathers and the German motto, Ich diene, which means, I serve. Surrounding the feathers is the denomination, simply reading, 2 pence. This is where the major distinction comes in when compared to the pre-1982 coins, which said, new pence. After 1982, the UK no longer needed to emphasize the new currency system, as decimalization had become well established. What's also important to note about the 1999 version is its material composition. Starting in 1992, the 2 pence coin was no longer made from bronze like earlier versions. Instead, it's made from copper-plated steel, giving it a slightly different look and feel. Over time, these copper-plated coins can develop a more pronounced shine or tarnish differently from their bronze predecessors. This change in material was primarily for cost reasons. Copper prices were on the rise, and switching to steel with a copper coating made the production of coins more economical for the Royal Mint. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1999 2 pence coin. In circulated condition, the coin still holds its face value of 2 pence, but collectors are always looking for coins in excellent or uncirculated condition. If you happen to find one of these coins in pristine condition, it could fetch a slightly higher price among collectors. So, is the 1999 2 pence coin rare? Not particularly. Millions of these coins were minted for circulation. But, as with many coins, finding one in mint condition or as part of a complete collection of 2 pence coins spanning different years can add value and interest. For many collectors, assembling a complete set of 2 pence coins from 1971 to the present day is a rewarding goal. The changes in portraits, materials, and subtle design tweaks over the decades offer a great snapshot of British coinage evolution. So, whether you've come across a 1999 2 pence coin in your pocket change or you're looking to complete your collection, this coin is a cool piece of history. It's not particularly rare, but it carries the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II and the story of Britain's decimal currency journey. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the story of the 1999 2 pence coin. If you've enjoyed learning about this coin, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more coin history and collecting tips. If you have any interesting coins in your collection, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about them. Until next time, happy collection.